So once again, chat, I've amassed a collection of bootleg Mario Brothers. After the first one, people decided to send me every potential Mario Brother they could find, and I thought it would be a good idea to check out more. Alright. Have I shown Moldio? I have. Okay. Just checking. Alright, just checking. So, okay, sorry if any of these are repeats, but let's see what we have. Chapo's Tacos. So this is, obviously Chapo. And, you know, in terms of how close he looks to Mario, I'm gonna say we're gonna do a new segment here where I rate the Mario Brother on a scale from 1 to 10. 10 being the most like Mario, 1 being the least like Mario. This is like an 8. No, this is like an 8 out of 10. Because it's extremely, you know, the mustache, the face, everything. The outfit is a little different, but it's still like, come on, he's wearing a hat. That's an 8 out of 10 Mario Brother. The mustache is a little different, but it's still very recognizably Mario. Sorry, Chapo. Mario Brothers 16. Wow, I didn't know we were up to that number. That Mario is just Adventure Island, but he's Ungario. Yeah, he's pretty amazing. He's buff. I'm gonna say it's got the M on the hat. It's a non-standard Mario. I'm gonna give this one like a 6. No, you know what? No. Also an 8, but for different reasons. Simply because it has an M and a red hat. But he's not wearing the iconic overalls. But, I mean, that's just Mario. So I think I played that bootleg. This I have no context for whatsoever. Super Vinesauce. Man, this guy's seen some shit. I don't know what happened to this guy. The Koopa behind him just looks like fucking insane. Like, insane. Vinesauce means brothers in Portuguese. Well, that explains a little bit. Oh, asterisk. Yeah, sure, a little bit. I don't know. I think this Mario is recognizably Mario enough. Listen, I mean, you know, the mushrooms help, but just based on the Mario himself, he's pretty scummy. This Vinesauce. I'm gonna give him a 6 out of 10, because the mustache is pretty different. He's wearing a yellow hat. But it's still, you know it's Mario. So I give him a 6. Taco Bros? This has got to be in a business, right? They just have, like, their OC. Clearly based on Mario 3, Tacario, I'm gonna say... Oh, man, I'm gonna give this Mario, like, a 5 out of 10. The pose is iconic. He's got a gold tooth. It's the general art style that is very, very Mario in its approach. So, yeah, I'm gonna give this one a 5 out of 10. But, you know, the hat and the outfit are pretty different, and he's chasing a kebab, and, he's got a gold tooth. But I don't think, listen, if you know Mario at all, at any point in your life, and you walk into this taco place and you see this, you know who it is. Super Simpson. What is this? Super Simpson 4. I really, really wonder about this. Is that Smithers on the right there? I'm gonna give this a 1 out of 10, because there's no Mario here in sight. Aside from the pipes and the mushrooms and the name and the word super. That's it. I mean, you know what? It's probably a 0 out of 10, but I'm going to give it 1 just to be generous, because I still know weirdly, when I see Super Simpson 4 and I look and I see the pipes and everything, I'm like, okay, fine, that's like a Mario bootleg. If anyone knows what this is or can find it, please let me know. That's that's amazing. Super Professional. I think I showed... I don't know if I showed this. This is based on Leon the Professional. I think this is a repeat. But, yeah, it's like a 6 out of 10 as well. Because he's got a piranha plant and he still looks like Mario. 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Okay, this was made in a sweatshop. This is not an official... I want one. Oh, where do you get one of these? Chat, this is incredible. I'm actually really impressed by this because somehow they've managed to turn Mario's torso into like a starfish. He's like he's like an octopus. I don't know. You know it's Mario, but he's so fucking weird. I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 10 because he's got the M, he's got the mustache, he's red, he's got a little blue. You know it's Mario. He's just fucked up. He's just fucked up. So -3 points for like existing within pain. I really want this guy. What a shame. Thank you for the raid, chat member. This is something from Cartoon Network. These brothers are pretty recognizably Mario. I don't think there's any question here. Foster's Home. Okay, don't know what that is, but... there's been a number of parody Marios. These are, like, pretty, I think it's legal. It's legal. Someone found Super Simpson 4, by the way, and it is pretty much... Yeah, I mean, it's Mario Brothers, but with Simpsons skins. Like, they actually took the skin of Bart Simpson. But I don't think I'm looking at it now, and that's... The only obvious difference is that Mario is Bart. But yeah, these guys are pretty obviously Mario and Luigi, so 8 out of 10. This is also Cartoon Network. It's like a Jendi Tartakovsky. Or is it Nickelodeon? That's Nick. What show is this? Teenage Robot. My Life as a Teenage Robot. I'm going to give them 6 out of 10. But you still know they're Mario Brothers. But my whole thing is you got one brother who's too tall. The art just kind of spits him out in a weird way. So... Yeah. The show actually uses sounds from Mario 3. That would get an extra point. Wow! What does that say on his hat? Jesus? No. Something... Specious? I don't know. Celsius? Manus? I don't know. Well, regardless, this is now Magnius. Sure. The only Mario things here, chat, are the nose a little bit, the mustache, and the hat. So, I mean, this is grasping at straws a bit. So, this is a 2 out of 10 for me. Maybe a 2.5? The curled toes? Yeah, that is a Mario thing. Smelly curled toes, I know. Alright. This is actually, I thought it was Pickle Rick. This is from a brewery in Maryland. Wow. I mean... Is he, like, barley? He does look like weed. 5 out of 10. Hops Oh, it's hops. It's hops. Okay. That is so bizarre. I wonder what Mario tastes like. Uh-huh. What do we got here, chat? What show is this? Those are 7 out of 10 Mario Brothers, by the way. They're very pretty. Oh, Chowder. Okay, yes, I should have known that by the textures. I like that their overalls are bricks. I fucking love these guys, chat. They're extremely... I don't know, they're great. They didn't get a chance to save the princess, so now they just work as tailors. Oh god, Luigi with a modern haircut and no mustache. Chat, I think Luigi's a Tumblr sexy man. Ospia do Gol. I don't know what's going on here, chat, but I mean, you still know it's Mario and Luigi to the like it's key art that's been edited, I think, generally, right? So like 5 to 6 out of 10. But that is fucking funny. That's Larry. Well, I think we've got Mark and Caleb. Yeah. John Leguizamo. It could be. It's more 93 Mario movie. That's pretty funny. Okay, what do you got here? Daring mechanic from a magic card. Is this real, chat? $2025? Huh? Wizards of the Coast. Really? Hell yeah, Aether Drift. The set just came out. Is it like a sci-fi set? Man, Magic is getting weird. You know what? I'm gonna say, okay, so I'm gonna say 4 out of 10, maybe a 3.5. And the reason Magic just did SpongeBob cards, yeah, they're just getting everything. Final Fantasy, Sponge. I'm being generous. Maybe a 3 out of 10. You know what? 3 out of 10 is my final offer here because the only thing Mario is okay. Yeah, so mechanic, plumber, I guess. So they're tradesmen. You have, he's red. He's got a mustache. But weirdly, when my eyes see this, I immediately think Mario. So that's where I give the 3 out of 10. Is this Circus Charlie, but with Mario edited in? I don't know about that. I don't know. That doesn't really fit the segment. But sure. Vinny colorblind. Oh, well, yeah, he was orange. Okay, yeah, no, I mean... Yes, this Mario is orange, correct. That's more sponge than anything. Here's more of those mold creations, and what you do, if you missed it... If this is a repeat, I apologize, but you have to draw your own Mario colors using the markers provided. As you can see, there was an attempt here. It didn't work out so great. But this is what they look like. Pretty much just fresh. They just look like mold. A fresh Mario, straight out the mold factory. Okay, that one is not working. Yeah, WebP is a menace of a format, chat. Let's see. So this is gas station Mario. You see a lot of these. I've seen a couple myself. I've taken pictures and shown the chat, but yeah. Would you like a shitty little application I made a while back that you drag and drop WebP images on and it'll spit out a PNG? Maybe not today, but yeah, let's do that in the future. Also, someone says WebP is excellent. XSplit not supporting it is their skill issue. I don't deny that. That sounds also about right. This I actually have a version of. That previous Mario, by the way, was enough Mario to... I'd give it like a 7 out of 10, even though he's yellow. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I'm pretty sure someone gave me one of these. Super Bros 4. That is the scummiest version of a Mario brother I've ever seen. Oh, I just noticed his arm. I think he's waving? Are those his man boobs? Says chat member? What are you talking about? Oh, God! Yeah, his eyes are not really aligned. His nose is scrumbly. He's more Waluigi than Mario. If you told me this was like an early Waluigi prototype, I'd believe you. However, everything else is... I mean, Mario is on the paper, on the cover. He's there. You see him. He's just below... He's just below this, Scumbario. I'm gonna give him... I'm gonna give him a 2 out of 10. Only because you can tell he's a Mario brother because he's got overalls and a hat and a mustache. That's like the minimum that you have to do. So I'm gonna give him like a 2, maybe a 2.5. That's a wonderful picture, though. Chat, that's Russian? So this Mario gets a 9 out of 10 because all they did was Photoshop out the M. That is literally Super Mario Brother. Like, there's no different... I mean, he's small, but I think it's key art of Small Mario from one of the games. So yeah, 9 out of 10. It's just, yeah, Ario. Nintendo lawyers are dispatching F-16 jets as we speak. Oh, this is a video. What could this be? Why is this a video? Alright. His head does not look properly connected to his body. I think he's... What is he? Grilling kebabs? What is the product here? Kebabs. I know, I say kebab because it's funny, but, Coal? Colio? Charcolio. Okay, so here's where we have the similarities. You know, this is very scientific, chat. I've developed a method. The face is identical. Full stop. The ear looks weird and not placed on. The hat is a different color, but it's still a Mario Brother hat. The body is where things get weird. It looks like they tried to match the style and then make a different body. The neck is way too small. It's just weird. It's fucked. It's weird. It's strange. My score for this is a 5 out of 10 because it's still Mario enough. I mean, the face is just 100% Mario. So... But everything else is so messed up, I can't give it above a 5. Sorry, Charcoal Ario. Oh my god. Alright, so now this is just a straight bootleg toy that is probably not licensed. I think this Mario brother has seen some shit. 1,000-yard stereo, chat. Oh, that's just unfortunate all around. I have a different view. Hang on. There's some uncanny, like, qualities to this that I don't fully understand as well. Like, I don't know. It's the eyes. I think it's the hands too. But regardless, I know what it is. The hair is flesh. Oh, is that a pube in its ear? Oh. Oh, man. That's fucking disgusting. I'm not sure how to even score this, because it is clearly a bootleg of Mario because it says M on the cap. So it's not that it doesn't look like Mario, because it does, and it's supposed to. But, I mean, if I had to give it a ranking, it would be like an 8 out of 10, because it is Mario, but the eyes are fucked, and the hair is gone, and there's a pube in the ear. So this is a WebP, and this works. I think someone sent this from like a local thrift shop of theirs. Weirdly, I would buy this. If I saw this at a thrift shop, I would buy this. It's Duckario and Duck Luigi? It's not very creative. I mean, you know, it's the outfits are pretty obvious. You know what? Because they're ducks, I'm going to give them an extra point. This is a 6 out of 10. And the only reason is because the outfits are perfect in recognizing what they're supposed to be. It should be a 5 out of 10, but I'm going to give them a 6 because I like ducks. Duck bias. I think this is just a person in a costume, so I don't know how to rank this, but if I had to rank the Luigi mask, it's like a 7 out of 10. It's the costume as a whole is just, I don't know, this is like horror Luigi. Slay Luigi. Fuck, I don't know. I don't have a good score for this one. Yeah, 7 out of 10. Hero Mali Brothers. Okay, I have questions. I have questions. This looks like something I would stream on a Sunday stream. Let's start with that. They're both Mario, so their proportions are completely wrong. They didn't attempt, because the bodies are at the same proportion size, right? But the heads are different. So, and Luigi's just not here. It's Mario and Mario with 2 R's. But however, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. These are just arbitrary rankings at this point, chat. Alright, we got another, of course. Of course. They look jaundiced, these Mario Brothers. Their eyes are weird. I think there's flesh behind the eyes. I'm not sure. They're standing in a weird way. And they're... I don't know, man. It said Mario in Cyrillic. The shirts are green, so that's a difference. Yeah, I mean... 6 out of 10, because it's still very recognizable Mario Brothers, except they're probably, like, gonna experience kidney failure soon, so sorry, guys. I you know, hope you're alright. Super Mario... Sorry. Super Brother Mario 13. That's so good. And once again, it looks like a sticker has been placed upon a completely different art style. I'm pretty sure I played this. This is the one where Mario has a staff and he's hitting people with it, right? It's got to be. Yeah, I mean, it's just another NES game that's been bootlegged into Mario. Wow. Yeah, I don't know how to rank this either, because it says Mario on the cover, but if I had to just judge it for what it is, it's just a straight-up Mario head. So, I guess another 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. This ranking system is awful. Super Mario 14. How the fuck did these numbers keep getting so high? It went from like Mario Brothers 3 to like 14. Yeah, they just changed the color. This is the one with the staff? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Wait, was the previous one also Super Mario 4? No. Oh, this maybe was the one with the staff. You might be right. Yeah, this was just like Nintendo Power or calendar art Mario from the 90s, I think. just fucking, they just changed the color. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. If the colors weren't wrong, that would be a 10 out of 10, pretty much. But, you know, that's very important. That's iconic. Super Mario Kart Rider. I've played this. This is not a fun bootleg. Why is Mario's hat so panicular? Vinny, you missed the name on the last cartridge? Super Mario 14. Lucas. Oh, it says Lucas? Well, here, chat. Fine. Now's as good a time as any. My name is Lucas, and I'm currently an adult. So I decided to tell you a story that happened in 1985. And no, this isn't like a game where when you try calling the Nintendo headquarters... What? Period. You would get... What? What is this writing? When you would try calling the Nintendo headquarters, period, you would get weird whispers and terrifying screams, and no, nobody told me to harm myself. So basically, I was given a gift on my birthday from my uncle. He told me that he got it from a recently opened GameStop. I was so happy that the game he got me was Super Mario Brothers. I instantly begin to play the game. For some reason, I was playing as Luigi instead of Mario, but it didn't care. But I didn't care, and it was exactly how I remembered from the original. But when I kept playing, period, it suddenly showed static abruptly, and the blocks were empty. I assumed it was a glitch and decided to keep playing, but the screen went black. Something said my name. It took a long time to show who said my name. What was shown scarred me for life. It was a distorted picture of Mario. He had a black shirt on, and his face was white with black voids. He had a distorted mouth. It went back to normal, and the sky was black. But as soon as I reached the flagpole, a message appeared on the screen, and it said, "Innocence doesn't get you far." The camera pans to the broken flagpole with blood over it. Castle was destroyed and Mario was standing behind a Toad. Mario blows Toad away and he explodes with blood going everywhere. It pans back to Luigi and he was horrified like I was. To make things even worse, there were eyes everywhere and they looked like it was staring right at me. A text in the middle of the screen said run, and I did that. Mario is faster than me, but I managed to outrun him. I managed to get past everything, and I saw a pipe at the beginning. I entered it, and I died. It showed the regular game over text, but with Luigi's head on a stick and blood everywhere. At this point, I turned off the game, and I told my uncle about everything. So he took the game and gave it to the GameStop for a refund. They didn't have GameStop in 1985, I don't believe. I was happy that I don't have to deal with that nightmare ever again. At the time I'm writing this story, the game was found in an abandoned warehouse. Fortunately, the game was destroyed. I never saw the godforsaken game again, so I can enjoy any Mario game without thinking about that one time. And the Lucas game was based on that, chat. That's real, hyper-realistic blood. I'm so happy that he doesn't have to think about that anymore, and he can just, like, you know, just enjoy Mario now. It's really cool. So anyway, Mario Kart Rider. This Mario gets, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10, because again, it's Mario, but I hate him. I hate him a lot, chat. I really do. I don't like his panicular hat. And he's riding a motorcycle, and he's weird. His body proportions are wrong. His face is scummy. You know, it's very Mario, but also I don't like it. I guess this is their business. Mario 85 isn't based on that, though. Oh well. Flaccid hose. Well, I mean, it's Mario in the sense that the cloud has, a smiley face. Without the mustache, I have to detract points for no mustache. I really do. I'm sorry, Mario. His name is apparently literally Mario. I'll give him a 7 out of 10. Still the overalls. Everything is here except the mustache, basically, now that I think about it. But that mustache is too important. Oh, there it is. It's real. We are on the back. Huh. I don't trust that. It's sketch-ass alley. With Mario's flaccid hose. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not going down that alleyway. Well, it's Russia again, I think. And, yeah, I mean, I'll give it a 7 out of 10 because everything is here except the colors are wrong and it says MC instead of M. There he is again. Crazy. Mario character. Yep. What do we got here? I don't know what the fuck is going on here, chat. I don't know how I feel about this. Oh god, Luigi's weird. There's a V on his hat. Yeah. No mustaches. But the overalls are correct. For both of them. But I hate them. Am I supposed to hate them? God. 3 out of 10? Luigi looks like Seinfeld. Yeah, I guess he does. Gormless, man. That Mario's like tooth as well. He's got like one tooth. And it's just to his like the side of his mouth a little bit. Oh, apparently this was in a Sonic, wait, is this Sonic? Sonic comic? It is a Sonic comic. Sonic IDW. So who is this character? It's I guess it's literally Raccoon Mario. You know what? 6 out of 10 because the overalls and the hat and the pun. The joke is funny. Actual Raccoon Mario 3. I get it. Oh, I have this as well. There he is again, this scumbag. With his fucking... Chat, he's waving. He's waving. I'm telling you, you know what? When I first got this cartridge, when I first saw this cartridge, I didn't even consider that he wasn't waving. But now in the year of our fucking Lord, 2025, I'm like, I don't know if he's waving. Right? The fuck is this guy doing? I don't know. I think I played this, by the way, and it was very disappointing. There's some pop game on the NES. It wasn't anything... particularly amazing. And once again, that's not even Mario, so I'm not going to rank that. That's bullshit. Superstar Collectibles, 3 products in 1. I wonder if this is just 80s licensed, meaning they didn't really know what the fuck Mario looked like. That feels official, and there's a chat member that says they have it. Is he sitting on a toilet? Zot gave you the translation to the second last Chinese one. Let me read that. Translates to McDonald's Mary. Wait. This translates to McDonald's Mary. Fucking great. You can see the M. Yeah, you're right. I saw Ronald the temple. Wow, they worship Ronald McDonald. And there's the arches too. That is so fucking weird. If anyone knows what this game is, please let me know. Seriously, because that's crazy. As for this just feels like, yeah, the early days of Mario when the merch wasn't cohesive. Mario's design wasn't cohesive. I'm gonna give it... I'll give it a 9 out of 10, just because I think it's official. And even though it looks like he's merged with a toilet bowl... There's another one I actually do have. No, I don't have the Wide Boy 64, but I have this. This is a great cover. It is literally just Super Mario Land DX, but with a custom cover. I am a huge fan of that Mario, and I've known about this art for a long time. He does look a little Saddam-esque. Or Stalin. Yeah, Stalinario. But if I had to give it a ranking, it would be, you know, like a 7 out of 10, because the face is just weirdly, like, crinkled and hyper-realistic. Well, for this kind of thing. But he's wearing the overalls, he's got the hat with the M on it, he's got a mustache. I think that's a 7 out of 10, even if he does look like Saddam. Oh my god, we are just seeing all of the Mario Brothers games. Man, Nintendo really fell off after Mario 8. I'm less concerned about Mario in this one, and more concerned about Yoshi. What the fuck happened to Yoshi? This looks like a King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard music video. Like, come to life. Fucking hell. I think it says Super Mario Brothers 11. I can tell it's Mario riding Yoshi. He's got a red hat. He's got overalls. He's got a mustache. I hate him. 3.5 out of 10. I give it a 3.5. It's just enough to know it's Mario, but he's really scummy. Oh my god. The fun never ends. Okay, so another Mario Brothers 16. Even though we've clearly seen Mario Brothers 16, here's another one. Yeah, I mean, they just threw his face on another piece of art. 3 out of 10, because you know it 100% that face is Mario, but everything else is completely wrong. Is it Link? Hat is so weird. I don't think it's supposed to be Link. Same game, but this card has his endgame gear in the art. Really weird. but once again, I'm not really surprised. Chapo's Tacos again. Duplicate. Maybe multiple people sent me that. I don't know why this was included. I've played this like 8 times, so I don't need to show that. Super Mario Sister. Okay, now we have something truly unique. This reminds me of the Gianna Sisters, which was, I forget if it was Commodore 64 or one of those old consoles. Maybe it was an Atari. That was, it was a Mario Brothers clone on a non-Nintendo system. Commodore 64. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, it reminds me of that. 1 out of 10, because overalls, I feel like I still would know that this is a Mario bootleg because of the Goomba and the turtle and the overalls, but I can't give it more than a 1 out of 10. Also, there's why is there a sexy lady? I guess that's the other sister, even though their proportions are completely different. Super Mario 14. Yep, we've seen this. I've played that, but it was worth, investigating for a minute. Here's a truly different one than I've seen before. No M on the hat, and he's a little freak, this one, but I'm gonna give him like an 8 out of 10. I think that's about right. He's wearing bread. Oh yeah, I guess he is kind of wearing bread for shoes. This was just submitted 2 minutes ago. And, have you seen, like, the claw games with the bootleg Marios in them? Not just Marios, but just bootlegs in general. Like, just, like fucked up Hello Kitties or something. Yeah. Hang on, someone also posted this. And this one might be... I just feel horrible for this Mario. That duck is cursed. It's a little cursed, yeah. Hang on, I'm saving this. Alright, check this out, chat. No, his name is not Bluey. He's just near Bluey. I don't know if there's a story behind this one. I think there might have been. But someone posted this to the Vinesauce subreddit. No, there's no story here. I think people just kept rubbing his face. But there's, like, actual, like, pain and sadness in this Mario's eyes, chat. He looks so sad. And Bluey's just staring at him. But he looks so sad, but like he's about to die. You know what he looks like? Ryan Gosling at the end of Blade Runner 2049. Like he's made peace. And he's ready to go. Vinny, that's not Bluey, that's Bandit. I'm sorry, I don't watch Bluey, even though I have a reference in it. I don't watch... I'm sorry, chat. I really connect with this Mario on a spiritual level. I really do. Man. Mali, Luigi, Mari, Super Mari. It's Rescue Rangers, isn't it? Their fucking bodies are like Chippendales. Oh, man. Yeah, they didn't even put any effort into trying to get this to be its own thing. It's fucking phenomenal. I also like... Okay, so obviously, they're Mario Brothers. I like that his nose looks, like, indented. Give that a, I don't know, a 9. For no. No, that's not a 9. That's a 7. It's weird, but you know it's the Mario Brothers because the art is exactly the same. Maybe a 6. We got this too, Super Mario. Oh, man. What's happening with his outfit? It's the outfit. It's just like the hat, the mustache, everything is just slightly wrong. Oh, that's just wonderful. He looks like his body morphed into a pipe. Yo! Oh shit, that does, it looks, yes! That's a good find, chat member. You just discovered the lore of Super Mario Brothers 3. The bubble says, comes with Portuguese instructions. He's got no eyebrows. You're right, maybe, I think. I'm gonna give this guy a 5 out of 10. I don't have any good reason for that. I'm just giving out scores. Alright. We like the Mario in bin Thurpcook. Girl AI born Mario in the China Todd mash the witness rooms. Baby high. Baby Milo. Man. Where do you even get a shirt like this? I really want to wear this shirt. I think it's just China. Yeah, I think this is China. Yeah, I have some thoughts here. His gloves have been, you know, reversed. It's Paper Mario. They got rid of the M on his hat. I don't know who the character is to the left of Mario, or Mario's right. That's pretty... Will this be Vinesauce merch? I will make a note to make the dumbest possible shirt. I'll see what we can do. This is phenomenal. However, you still know it's Mario, so and it even says it, but it's Paper Mario clearly. What's wrong with his feet? Are those his legs smushed? Or are those the shoes? Does he have hooves? I don't know, man. This is a 5 out of 10. Those are coil shits. I don't know what I'm supposed to get out of this, but... This is just The Sims? Oh. Gario, sure. Well, it's more Garluigi. Let's see. There's also a pack here that I'm gonna save. I think I'll do a little bit more, but there's a pack submitted by Picky. The previous ones were submitted by a lot of different people, and I'm sorry if I didn't mention who you are. It's just, there's just so many goddamn submissions. And, but yeah, I mean, this person sent in a whole-ass pack. So, I'll just do a couple from this pack. Of course, we've got Mario 4 again. There's also Mario... Oh, this scumbag again! Mario 9. Why do they keep putting this man on these cartridges? That's just awful. Here's another one. Here's a really great... I would have bought this if I found it, chat. I would have bought it in a heartbeat. Remember, I did find some stuff. I actually did find some bootleg Mario things, and I did buy them. I'm trying to find them. He's riding Yoshi wrong? Wait, you talking about the previous one? How do you ride Yoshi wrong? The art is very confusing. It looks like he's riding him sideways. Yeah. Yeah, that's a very confusing perspective. Side saddle? Yeah. Music just, like, ended, huh? I'm checking something out here, chat. I'm looking for my Mario stuff that I found. If I can find it. No, can't find it. Perhaps another time. I'm very bad at this. Well, this is something, I believe this is, this was given to me at a convention a while back. I don't remember when, but I am in possession of this Mario Ball. But, I mean, there's a precedent for Mario Ball. There's that Mario Pinball game. Orbio. Yeah, I mean, you know it's Mario. There he is. Don't know if this is official. I don't really think it is, but who knows. Yeah, I had a whole Mario thing that I'm gonna have to look for. It's fine. It's official. It's a toy from a fast food meal. I have one. There's some really weird McDonald's Happy Meal Marios too. I don't even know where this is from. I have no idea, but it's nice to see a bootleg Mario for Sunshine. Asterisk and Obelix. Obelisk? Okay. This is another classic right here. Super Mariano. I love this guy. This is an old one. I'm done giving out number rankings, chat. I don't have any number rankings left. Sorry. This is very strange because okay, I have a number ranking for this one because this one is like a 1 out of 10 if this is even supposed to be Mario. What, 2 out of 10 because of the hat and the overalls and the mustache. So you have the bare essentials, the basic elements. Aaron? It could be. I don't know. And here's one more. Here's Choo Choo Mario. Luigi, I turned myself into a train! Luigi! I'm gonna give this Mario a 7 out of 10, even though I've already stopped giving number scores. And the reason I'm giving that score, like a high score, I'm giving this a high score is because of his LED nips. He's got some pointy red nipples. It hurts, Luigi! Someone submitted this in chat earlier. Okay, you know what? Let's do chat submissions. If you have one, throw it on Imager and post now. I'll save the pack for next time because I have a number of more for another one. It'll be too much time. So, Pittsburgh Steelers did this in 2020. Mario voice, here we go. They did Steelers cart? Alright, so I'll give a number score to this. Obviously, it's a Mario Kart parody, and you can tell that it is because of the proportions and everything. 2 out of 10. Just because you can tell by the proportions and the nose. That's pretty much it. Okay. Here's Michello. This happens a lot. I usually see fake Marios in chef outfits. And that's like, yeah, like restaurants usually have some kind of fake Mario. So, I mean, to me, this is like, yeah, it starts with an M, but he's a chef. A 4 out of 10. I'm clicking on a couple links in chat. Oh my god, this is incredible. I'm pretty sure I've seen this, but if I... No, I think maybe I saw a Rat Mario instead. I don't know why they would do this, but the colors are there, the mustache is there, so that qualifies. Chat, it qualifies. The one I saw was a koala. Yeah, so, yeah, I don't know, this is probably, what, a 4 out of 10? This is Wario. Someone just posted Wu-Tang Wario. I don't know how to even rate this. Here's one. Like, why are people making this shit? He's ready for a hug, but I don't trust him. I don't trust him. Even the dude behind him. Um... 4 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Homestuck Mario? Oh, God. Super Don Mario's Pizza Garage. Let's a go. Mario's Pizza. That is a 10 out of 10. That is just a blatant stealing of Mario. That is not a bootleg. They took his catchphrase, they took his name, and they took the key art of Small Mario, and they were just like, this is our logo. Crazy. Someone said this is from a sticker pack they bought. Well, they're trying to avoid copyright a bit. Top right reminds me of like the Game & Watch Mario, like the classic old-ass Mario Brothers. Cubone Mario, you got a bootleg Pizza Luigi. However, it looks to me like that Mario is enjoying himself a little too much. That's really just, I think that's just pleasure from going through pipes. Emote potential? Someone posted this in chat, and I have more questions than will ever be answered. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. Dorado's Pizza and Doner. That's a pretty, you know, this is 6 out of 10, I think. 5, 6 out of 10, something like that. Pretty Mario. You kind of know at first glance. This I've seen. I've seen this. I don't think this is licensed, but I could be wrong. That would give me nightmares as a child. I would actually have nightmares from that. And then there's this. Don't have any context for this, chat. I've got none. Bite it and go. Pull it up. So I don't know. There's instructions here. How shoe tie? Is it to shoelaces? What? Bondage gear. Oh, that checks out. All right. Well, let's leave it there, chat. I want to save some Marios for next time. If you have any Marios that you would like to see on the stream, you may submit them. I like doing bootleg Marios. Obviously, we've seen some duplicates here and there, and there's some classics that are just like, you know them when you see them. I would one day, I don't know if anyone out there would want to help with a collection. I'd like to also play Who's That Brother? Sure, I've played a bunch of these things before, but there's gotta be Mario bootlegs that I haven't played yet. And maybe some of the more obscure ones that exist out there. So I hope we don't dive down the Pokemon bootleg rabbit hole. I would probably not know... You know what? I wouldn't know as much about Pokemon bootlegs. There's too goddamn many of them. So, probably not. But, alright, chat. Thank you. Yeah, use the contact form if you've got any bootleg Marios and you want to submit them. Thank you for those that submitted already, and I'm hoping we can find even more.